Hello, and welcome to Ardent Education. I'd like to begin our algebra journey by introducing its most fundamental concept, the variable. The variable is a letter, like x, and no, it's not multiplication, it's just the most common letter used to represent an unknown value. It might help if you've heard the term varies before, as a variable essentially is a value that varies depending on what is in the math problem. In algebra, it is represented through a letter of the alphabet. Essentially, it's an unknown value, a value that we need to solve for. So the main idea that I'd like to present is that a variable like x is really just a question mark. It's a value that we don't know yet. I'll start off with an easier example just so you can understand the concept a bit better. Let's say we have the problem 3 plus x equals 5. Now I'm going to transform that into 3 plus question mark equals 5, or 3 plus what equals 5. As you can see, this simplifies the problem a bit. We now realize, oh, there's a value that we need to solve for. And this is a pretty simple addition problem, so we could just change it to subtraction by 5 minus 3 equals question mark. And voila, now our unknown value is on the other side of the equation. Since the left and right side are equal to each other, we can solve that our question mark is equal to 2. And since we've been using a question mark as a replacement or substitute for our variable x, we're just going to go plug that in. And essentially, the x is equal to 2, and x is an unknown value that we solved through a math problem. In summary, x is a variable, and variables are unknown values. We can use math to move this question mark or unknown value to the other side of the equation and mathematically solve it. Some additional questions is, why is x the preferred variable? A simple answer would just be it's the letter of choice, and if it's a little too complicated to grasp, like why we might use specifically the letter of x, just know that it's the letter that we use. But the more complex answer is that we use it for graphing, and letters like A, B, and C are more often used for stuff like theorems. And why do we use letters over question marks? It's because there might be multiple different unknown values. Say, if I have a need to find out the amount of apples and the amount of oranges. Hope that answers all your questions with variables. Thank you for watching Ardent Education. Be sure to subscribe so that more people can watch educational content. Thank you so much.